Hi guys, it's Natalie and I need your help today. And actually I need your help for the rest of the year because I need to figure out what is the best book subscription to have. By watching booktube videos, I found that there's all these wonderful book subscriptions that not only give you a great book, but also give you really cute items that go along with it. And I definitely wanted to get one, but I could not decide between Owl Crate or Litjoy. So what I decided to do is I'm going to obviously I have a subscription to both of them right now, which I'm going to keep for a year. I'm going to unbox them each month, and hopefully after a year of having both of them, I can make a decision on which one to keep with it. So I will tell you, I have looked at what's in these boxes. In the future, I want to wait and kind of open them and kind of react to them as I'm showing them to you, but since I'm starting this channel a little bit later than I thought, I couldn't wait. I had to open it up. I was just too curious. But I definitely would like some other people's opinions in helping me decide which box is going to be the better one. So let's start with Owl Crate. That was the first one that came in. First thing, there was a box, and in it was a very pretty gold bracelet. Which I really like. So many people like silver over gold. I'm one of those rare people who actually likes gold more than silver, even though I like both. But a very pretty bracelet, so that's really neat. We've got the Harry Potter Deathly Hallows socks, which I really like because, like every reader out there, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I don't think I've met a reader who doesn't like Harry Potter. Have you? If you have, please, mention it in the comments because I haven't. So these are really cute. I got a pin and it just says wolves were everywhere. And when I first opened it, I thought, okay, it's really pretty, but I didn't know exactly what it was referring to at the time. So I kind of just took it, for what it was. It's like, okay, it's a cute pin. I like it. It's nice. It says it's an Owl Crate exclusive. As you can see, it is a sting sword, the ancient elfish blade from the Lord of the Rings, and it's a letter opener. So since my husband, that's his favorite series, is the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, and because he works from home and opens a lot of letters, I probably will pass this on to him, but I do think that is really cute. One I got is a luggage tag that has the Eiffel Tower, so obviously it's a Paris theme luggage tag, which I loved. I got to go to Paris for the first time last year, and it's one of those places where you've heard about it for so long that you're thinking, once I get there, there's no way it's going to live up to the hype. It totally did. It was the most beautiful city, so I think that's really cool. And at the time I'm thinking, but what is that? I don't know what that goes with. I got a little tote bag, and it starts with Kel wore a peculiar coat. At the time when I first opened this, I was like, I have no idea what that means. Who's Kel? And peculiar coat. No clue what he's talking about. And then literally 3 days later, I picked up, what is it, Darker Shades of Magic? I'm not sure exactly. I think it's Darker Shades of Magic. It's a Victoria Schwab book. And of course, that's one of the first lines. And I went, oh, this is awesome. So I actually know what this goes to, and I've read the book. So very nice. I thought this was really pretty. And especially since I'm trying to turn our guest room into kind of a book nook, and so I'm looking for more kind of decorations. Let's see if I can get this on here, but it says, without stories, we wouldn't be human beings at all. And I forget what the name of the book this comes from, but I know what book it is. It's the one that has compass in the name. But I'm definitely gonna hang this up very soon. I think that's really pretty. I love quotes. In fact, if you come around my house, I have more quotes than actual art. I love words so much. And it is The Gilded Wolves. Now, when I first got the Owl Crate and I opened this up, I had never heard of this book, so I was just like, oh, okay, The Gilded Wolves, that sounds interesting. I love the cover, it's gorgeous. It's signed by the author, which is always really nice, and then I kind of started reading about it, and it was like, to hunt down the ancient artifact the Order seeks, Severin calls upon a band of unlikely experts, and realize, oh, okay, they're going to be in Paris, and they're on some kind of heist. I think it's for some kind of a magical object. So many people have now read this book and have just loved it. In fact, some of the booktubers out there have been holding the book like, I just love this book so much. So now I'm even more excited to read it, because I already thought it sounded really cool, but now that I've seen so many of you saying, oh, it's so wonderful, and I think a lot of you have also talked about how beautiful the language is. So super excited to read this. That is Owl Crate. Obviously super impressed with Owl Crate. I love how there was a lot of different items from different stories. So let's get on to Litjoy, because Litjoy is quite different and has kind of different strengths about it. Shocking, not shocking, but interesting that it also has a bracelet. Now, I knew the theme was something about pirates. They had that on the website. So if you look at the actual bracelet, there's something like with a skull, there's an actual pirate ship, and then there's this little thing, this little charm that says savvy. And so I have another bracelet, and it's very cute. And it's like a little shot glass. I don't know, are these called shot glass or shooter glasses? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. And it says, yo ho, the reader's life for me. I think I like this the best. These are actual coasters, and they're actually really nice quality coasters, and each one says something different. I won't go through the same. One of them has a Jack Sparrow. This one says, who needs a prince when you can have a pirate? But there's 4 coasters. And then we have where it's, it's got a pirate ship, and it's got, I can't remember what those creatures are called that come out of the water, but this is really cute too. Like I said, trying to get this book nook kind of decorated. So I pulled it out, and it was called Brightly Burning. So basically about a governess on a haunted ship and some kind of something she's gonna have to accomplish with a robot. That's kind of what I've got. Definitely sounds interesting, and I really like the cover. But this is where the surprise for Litjoy, because when I put this down, I went and I looked, and I went, what is at the bottom of this? Because this was at the bottom. I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, it feels like another book, but I thought you only got 1 book. No. For this month, Litjoy is giving you 2 books. And this one, it says, is called The Ship of Smoke and Steel, will capture you and lock you away with magical combat sequences fit for the big screen. There are 9 wells of sorcery, the pathways of magic the ancients burned into the fabric of the world. Most people can't touch any of them. Those who can reach at least one are called Magborn. And this one is a little bit more, I think, combat-y. Obviously, it's pirate. I mean, look at the cover. Now, I was very happy to get 2 books when I was only expecting 1 book. But I can say I haven't heard about these 2 books. Not to say that there aren't booktubers talking about these 2 books. It's just I personally have not watched any videos where these books have come up. So I can't sit there and say, well, Litjoy's better because it gave me 2 books this month. Well, if Gilded Wolves from Owl Crate ends up being a 5-star book that's just phenomenal, and I love it the way so many of you guys do, and these turn out to be like 2- and 3-star books, well, you know, I'm going to take a 5-star book over a 2- or 3-star book. So I will definitely have these read by the time we do another opening, so I can tell you which books were better and give you a little bit of an idea of what they were about, a little bit more than what I'm telling you now, because I don't know too much. But that's what we have so far. What I liked about Owl Crate was the variety. We had different items coming from different stories that most of us are familiar with. And then Litjoy, they took that pirate theme and they drove it home. I mean, every single item had to do with pirates. So that in itself was really cool. So I'm going, do I like the variety, or do I like the fact that every single item went with a theme? So they were very different, and I liked them both. So if you have comments, if there was one of them that you felt was better, maybe you've read some of the books in Litjoy that I haven't heard about and they're wonderful, I'd love to know that. But at the end of the year, I would like to just have 1 book subscription because, like I said, they can be kind of expensive. So thank you for watching, and if you can give me any help, I would greatly appreciate it. I'll catch you next time.